Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 192 and 193. I do know that there is a filler arc that you guys wanted me to see that's coming up very soon. So I am going to be reacting to that. You guys asked for it, so I'm going to continue through that. It should already be on my Patreon. At least the first 4 or so episodes should be on my Patreon. So check that out, patreon.com/ajrich123. By the time that's on YouTube. But yeah, I usually ask you guys, so whenever there is a filler arc coming up, you guys let me know if you want me to react to it or not. I kind of just let you guys decide on it, really. And if you guys decide for me to skip something, I will skip it. I know this is a very long series, so I'm kind of leaving it up to you all. So yeah, anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see uncut reactions or early releases. That's the place to do it. Definitely helps me out. And let's go ahead and start. Yeah, it's hard to just watch everything get destroyed. It's a pretty big risk with Luffy and his ball. Oh yeah, that too. The ruins could get even more ruined. He's not really caring where he hits at this point. Not like he did before. Yeah, that place means a lot to the Shandians. It's like destroying history. That was so delayed. I was like waiting for a line, and it took 20 seconds. Just a little bit of too much destruction. It's horrifying for everybody else, though. It's still standing. I don't know about at all, but because we see a little bit of damage, but it stood. It can take, you know, land can take that many hits. Sometimes you have to make a lot of mistakes, years of mistakes, to be able to get it right. For other people, it just takes, you know, longer. That's all you can really depend on now. Golden ball to get the golden bell. I think we've seen this already of him just keep getting knocked down. Let's not let that happen again. He's gone all the way up to get knocked all the way down. No more repeats. Out of gas? Oh. At least you land on the fluffy cloud. Combine the lightning with other elements, or the clouds. Well, it finally got knocked. But just enough distance, yep. Where's the explosions, though, if it's fireworks? He's about to get some balls to the face. I think he prefers lightning enthusiast. Well, we already knew the lightning was going to be ineffective. That just looks like death. At this point, you're just hoping it works out. You can't really do anything about it. You're not gonna be able to get away from that. It's either gonna be able to hold against it or no. The closest thing you would think about that is like a bell ringing. Yeah, because ENEL is not the type of god that you would want. To go from, you know, like believing in something to believing in God in general. Holy fuck. Yeah, for all of them, really, they've been, you know, worshiping, but it's not really, they've been more scared than, it's more of, you know, they were praying and worshiping out of fear. This feels, they're fearing for their life, but this feels more real, the way they're praying and begging for God. It feels, it's not that they're scared of the God that they want to protect them. They're praying, you know, to anything. They're just trying to believe. A lot different than praying to ENEL. That's just gonna shock your ass. Going from slow to just insanely fast golden ball. This is a shit ton of destruction, though. Let's be real. This is fucking a crazy amount of energy. Oh, it's like parting the clouds. Kind of symbolic. Like when you think about it, they're praying for a god to save them, and the clouds part and the light like that. Luffy's kind of being that, though. He's the bell. You can multitask here. God, what the fuck? The lightning made him fat? If you're insanely strong, you're gonna think you're God, because nobody can beat you in your head. Except he's strong against you. You got the short end of the stick, man. That lightning won't work. Ooh. Which he's still gonna take damage by doing that. Then the weight of the ball. It's a lose-lose. And everything that they want is on his shoulders here. Which makes Luffy stronger, really. It's where he gets his strength from. In that form, he does look more godlike. See, the one nut just won't drop. Ooh, being able to actually put the strength into that instead. That, yeah, he's not getting away from that. So much for your impenetrable arc. Talk about multitasking. Hit the fake god, hit the bell. And they waited all that time, all that years and years of fighting. It's really crazy how much even the snake and everything had so much meaning. Everything kind of went together. Yep, he's doing it for all of them. That thing's getting one last ring. It looked like it was destroying it. All, like that entire plan, that entire time he's climbing up there, everything depended on just that one hit. That was the goal. That's what he was trying to do. But holy shit, how much did it take to just do that one action? It's fortunate. I think this would have been 1,000 times harder if Luffy didn't have a natural advantage against ENEL here. I think it would have been way harder, but fortunately, like, he just had, you know, he was strong against it. There was, you know, some stuff he had to go around, but still, like, he was able to go through it. I don't know. I feel like Neru looked, I said this earlier, he looked a lot more godlike in that weird, like, he was just going completely 100% electricity, 100% lightning. He looked more godlike than his normal form looking did the entire time. But I guess that didn't really matter though. I did like that everybody kind of was still, even though it wasn't that god, they were still praying to a god to help Luffy, to help them get through. It's like they didn't lose the belief in something. If you have something that, like, completely you believed in and then it just comes to shit, you can lose belief altogether, and they didn't let that happen. I thought that was kind of beautiful on its own. Anyway, let's go to the next one. So he gets to land on the cloud. Luffy gets to fall. God damn. I wouldn't be surprised if Luffy loses his voice there. That's a lot of screaming. That's how you put the belief in everybody around. It's like it's giving them a belief in something. They didn't fight for all that for nothing. Even if it did take 400 years, it happened. All that effort wasn't for nothing. It actually puts a little bit, knowing the entire story makes him look a little bit better too. Actually, now that I think about it, it really does. I didn't really, I guess I just didn't, it didn't come to my brain here on what that actually meant to Viper's character. This entire time he'd seemed very, yeah, he was doing it for pride, and it seemed like he was doing it for people, but it felt a lot more now that we knew that he actually had a major goal. He knew stuff as a kid that he got told, and that's what was driving him to do it. It kind of changes how he was being portrayed, and it gives more meaning to it. I like his character more because of it. I don't know. What do you guys let me know what you think about that, but I like his character more because, yeah, even down below they're hearing it. That's a loud freaking bell. Amount of time trying to prove this right. They gotta feel the best. Huh. But Luffy was able to prove it. This proved the damn storybook. It was a book for kids, but not really. It looks like one of those cookie cutters. Eventually, it's gonna get to you. Your life's work on trying to prove something, of course. Now, the only thing is now they're gonna have to, well, I mean, if they want to save something like that, they would have to recover the bell. Or they could, oh, well, and this thing too. Everything is sinking. That should give you hope. Something that you thought was unbeatable got beaten. Poor Snake. Feels so bad for it now. Better late than never, I guess. It really is pretty beautiful. I really liked how this turned out. It all came together. It took a while, but it came together. Okay, so he landed. Okay, good. He landed on a cloud. Yeah, it wasn't all for nothing. Well, yeah, now the aftermath. Where do you go from here? And do things for themselves, not worried about being struck by lightning or bad things happening to them. And that's in One Piece. Everybody's okay. Oh shit, really? Everybody is okay. Yeah, he didn't finish anybody off. So yeah, some medical treatment would be good. Yeah, he's a lot better than he seemed. Now that we know the full story. Are they not gonna try to get the bell or anything? Or now that they rang it once, it doesn't matter? I also would think you'd want to make sure Anero's actually defeated, right? I don't know. If I were them, I'd go after it. I guess he didn't lose his voice. He can still scream. Wait, did he? And Sanji's back to his normal stuff. That'll last Luffy 2 days. If all of them are okay by the shock, then maybe it's possible that he's okay. Though this one looked more like... That looked like a death shot right there. Yeah, I had a feeling. If everyone else is okay, he'd probably be okay. Yeah. So now they're all gonna have to go there together. But as long as they work together and everything, they'll be all right. I mean, you don't have an arrow there anymore. That's good on its own. They're probably not going to move for a while. What the hell? Yeah, I knew it. It's somehow still in working? Oh, he's damn delusional at this point. He's... What the hell? The biggest challenge is getting them to, you know, be able to work together. He's so accustomed to it. It's hard to get out of that type of rhythm. Pretty much there's no point in fighting. It's kind of it's reminiscent of the past, of them celebrating and dancing together. No reason to fight at this point. Oh god. What the fuck? Yeah, just like it was back then, now they're doing it. Maybe that'll calm him down just a little bit. That's a pretty happy conclusion there. Yeah, I mean, you really have to think about it. Everything kind of wrapped up nicely, though the only thing that was, and it was kind of one of the things I was a bit worried about, was Aneru being able to survive that and get away. He's still delusional as ever. It doesn't look like he really got that hurt. He seemed, I mean, his ship is definitely beat up, but he seemed fine. But he was floating up to the sky that looked like something like a moon, or the closest thing I could think of is like the moon or something. He was going towards that. Is that where he's trying to go? Because that is, or is he? I don't know. That whole thing is super strange. But it looked like he was going towards a planet, and the way it was set up, it looks like, you know, like a moon. If you're on Earth, if you're on like a planet, it looked like a moon to me. So that's very interesting. He just seems psychotic at this point, but I thought that would be, I would think you would want to, you know, to make sure he doesn't come back and attack again, you would want to track him down and fight him. But I guess at this point, he's just after what he wants. So I don't know. It was kind of nice how this wrapped up, though. Everything kind of came together nicely, but it was, especially with that flashback for me really like made this complete, because everything we had kind of learned from the last 30-ish episodes was kind of paid off on with that, because we learned the reason why everybody was acting the way they did. I felt like a lot of my questions, I mean, really all my questions had been answered that I was wondering through it. It wasn't lost, and I know that can happen sometimes in series where it's like there's all these either plot holes or just things that don't get wrapped up, and this one felt really wrapped up nicely. I love the payoff. I like how Wiper actually he wasn't just like his character. I really didn't like him for most of this, but now that we know kind of why he was acting the way he was, that flashback made me really end up turning and liking his character. It made sense, even though he was, you know, overly passionate about it. It made sense overall why he would be the way he was. You know, knowing that as a kid, it would make you grow up trying to do that, and it would turn him into what he is there. It's just good that it's like, hey, you don't have to fight anymore. Everything kind of worked out. And just like they celebrated 400 years ago together in unity, they end up doing the same thing here. And it's just it's very, I don't know. It was just so, I can't think of another word. It just satisfied me. You guys let me know what you thought. How did you like everything that unfolded here? Did you like Aneru and all these characters? I really enjoyed this. But like I said in the very beginning of the episode, we are going to be watching the fillers like you guys asked me to. So I'm just gonna go through and continue. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon if you want to see episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. Definitely helps me out. You can also check down Discord, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff in the description down below. You can click those links. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.